Ringwalk Danny in Las Vegas. Hit the top ranked gym with the one and only Aleem, 122-pound title contender. Hopefully you get that title contention shot one of these days soon, champ. It seems like you've been asking for it and been in position for it for a minute. How far away are we?
Man, hey, look, honestly, I'm ready right now. You know, the time is now. I'm in my prime. I'm grinding. I'm getting it. People is ducking and dodging. I mean, we gonna see what's up. You know, like, I'm ready. You put me in the game, coach.
Put me in the game, coach. You know, there's been a lot of games, and you know, the Super Bowl was earlier this month and different things like that. Did you happen to catch Dazn had a card this past weekend? Nery headlined it. A lot of people saying it's one of the fights of the year, early candidate. What was your thoughts?
I mean, you know, I thought it was a crowd-friendly fight. You know, they both was getting hit with some punches left and right. There was absolutely no defense. Crowd-friendly fight. Nery got the win. You know, he's a great fighter. But, you know, he's not on Aleem's level. Like, that's for sure. You know, and the dude he fought, Havassan, he's a great fighter, too. Shout out to Nery. He stopped him in the 11th round. But you can't do that against the Aleem. You know, so I called Nery out. Let's go. You know, he's calling out Inoue and this, and that, talking about he want belts. He got to go through me before he ever get that shot.
Now, you mentioned them Inoue. They call him the monster. Word on the street is, and the belief in the boxing world seems to believe that Cool Boy stood his ground and told Al, like, yo, I want that fight. Very dangerous fight. Fight that I personally favor Cool Boy in, but dangerous nonetheless. What are your thoughts on Inoue coming up to the division and challenging the unified champion for his first fight?
I think that's going to be a great fight. You know, originally, you know, I thought Fulton would win that fight. You know, because I didn't know too much about Inoue. You know, I never peeped him because he's in a whole nother weight class.
Right.
But when I heard he was moving up to 22, I actually sat down and watched him. And I'm like, yo, okay, he's nice. You know, Fulton, you take away his jab, he's practically an average fighter. Still great, but he's average. With the jab, he's a world champion. In a way, you take away his jab, he's still a unified world champion. You know, so it's I got Inoue winning that fight. I can picture Fulton trying to do what he did with Roman, but Inoue's footwork and power, explosiveness is off the charts. So Fulton's not gonna be able to turn that corner. He's gonna try to jab, hold, and box. But Inoue's not gonna let him do it. You know, so I got the monster winning that fight.
So you think Inoue just possesses more skills than Steph Fulton?
Well, Fulton definitely has skills, but it's boxing skills. Inoue has not only boxing skills, but the explosive power. You know, and that power is gonna get to Cool Boy.
Will that power carry? It's been numerous divisions now that he's moved up. This is now a 4-pound increase from his last division. Will he? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a big
Will
question.
he?
That's a big question.
Because I'm gonna be 1,000% honest with you. I'm one of those guys that's like, but yo, you skipped over 112.
Yeah.
I'm one of those guys. I
I
am.
feel you.
When it comes to Inoue, I'm one of those guys.
I feel you.
And you know, Chocolatito was there.
Yeah.
You know, Cuadras was there. Soran Visa. So
He's
I'm
never
just
fought a boxer. He's never fought a black athlete.
slick fighter.
And he's never fought a boxer. Now, Fulton can box his motherfucking ass off. You know what I'm saying? Fast hands, fast feet, extremely high boxing IQ. You know, so that's going to be a tough fight.
Now, were you surprised when you heard it? Because I'm going to be honest, I was surprised. That was like a dream fight kind of. Like,
I was lined up for that because Fulton was supposed to fight Figueroa.
Right.
You know, he's supposed to move up to 22, vacate, whatever. So I'm
26.
Like,
26.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, bet. I'm right there.
Right, you getting that shot.
You know, so Figueroa decided to fight Mark Magasso, whatever, you know.
Maxayo,
so
right.
Yeah, you know, so now Fulton's fighting in the way as he should, you know. Great for the sport. You know, shout out to both of them for making the fight happen.
Now, I don't know what the deal with Nery is. I've seen him, you know, last several years under that PBC banner, but he was just on that Golden Boy card, his own card. How realistic is that fight? And if not Nery, then who does Aleem want in that ring?
You know, I want to Inoue. I want to Fulton. The only fight that makes sense is me and Nery, and the winner gets the winner of Fulton-Inoue. You know, Nery's the only fight to me that makes sense. I don't know who he's with right now. I don't know if he's with PBC, Golden Boy, or what. But that fight makes sense. I don't think he wants to fight me, but I'm trying to fight the best, and I believe I am the best. I just need my shot. I need that opportunity.
Now, no date, nothing lined up, anything like that, but just got some rounds in, and obviously, you know, sparring, stay in the gym.
Yeah.
Unless you roadie, then they kind of.
You know, I don't want to burn myself out because I'm a workhorse.
Yeah.
You know, 2 a days, 3 a days, all that. You know, I got to work 3 times as hard as these other guys to be in the same conversation, and that's the hand that I'm dealt. So, you know, I'm just trying to grind and get it.
Stay ready, so you ain't got to get ready.
Exactly.
Champ, let me get your thoughts really quick on a couple upcoming fights. You know, it seems like things are starting to heat up a little bit in the boxing world. I got to start with the big fight this weekend. Jake Paul, Tommy Fury.
Oh, man.
How you see that shit play out?
Honestly, hey, I think Jake gonna take it and run with it.
Let's go.
You know, and I heard they made a belt specifically for that fight.
Yeah, you know, people like, oh, the BC is creating shit on it. You know, they do the like commemorative belts like on Cinco de Mayo weekend, just like they did for Juneteenth and Mexican independence. So, you know, that to me, I love it because they growing a sport. Yeah. They're growing a sport. You know, the fans that are out there, they don't know no difference. They just gonna see a belt being put on there.
They're fighting for something. So now it's gonna elevate whatever they bring to the table.
Well, look, they're at the end of the day, that belt to me means they're fighting for a ranking because the BC confirmed that the winner will receive a ranking, and you know, I love that the BC goes all the way to 40 because it gives people an opportunity to see, okay, who want to come up, who got this regional, who got that, you know what I'm saying? So I think it's pretty dope. You know, it gives fighters an incentive, I think.
Oh yeah, no, for sure, it definitely does. You know, but I got Jake Paul winning that fight. I think he's gonna take it and run with it. Who you got?
Oh yeah, I got Jake. I'm gonna be honest. I've seen a bit of Tommy, and he was on one of Jake's undercards, and I've seen maybe 2 other fights. I'm not impressed.
Nah.
Then he's fighting guys that are like, yikes. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, like Jake is fighting, you know, mixed martial artists. But it's like, bro, these still are world class athletes.
Oh yeah.
You understand? Like when we pull up resumes for, you know, whoever. I mean, I'm sure your first 5 guys wasn't no world beaters, wasn't, you know, the top level guys. So it's like, yo, he's fighting former champions in another combat sport. Yo, I take my hat off to Jake Paul. He's put so many people on.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, yo, some of the people he got on his undercard, it's like he didn't sign them, but they got another opportunity. You know, Montana Love got signed.
He's still making sure they get paid.
Thomas Matisse got signed, making sure they get paid when that card got canceled, made sure fighters got, you know what I'm saying?
Because that don't usually happen, you know what I'm saying? The card canceled, it's a wrap.
It don't. So, you know, that was pretty dope, man. But yeah, I'm definitely rocking with Jake on that one. Next month, though, we got a big one right here in Vegas. We talked about Inoue the Monster. Mike Tyson calls him the Mexican Monster. David Benavidez going up against Caleb Plant. A fight I've been wanting for years. A fight that I think anybody who's been in the Vegas boxing world has wanted for years.
Oh, yeah. Love that fight. I'm a big Benavidez fan.
Okay.
You know, Caleb's going to box his ass off, but I got Benavidez winning that fight. You know, that's going to be a tough fight.
How, though?
You know what? I almost wanted to say it's going to go the distance, but in the championship rounds, I think Benavidez is going to catch him. You know, Caleb got that 22-foot ring. You know, made sure he had an extra, you know, this and that. But I think Benavidez is gonna catch him in the championship rounds.
Before that one, I knew I was missing one. In 2 weeks from tomorrow, we have a fight that I am so fucking excited for. Tony Harrison versus Tim Tszyu. Tony stepped in, took the fight, going to Australia. He want Charlo back, man. And the sports book have him on underdog. I don't know if you're a better man, but regardless, a lot of the boxing world is overriding Tony. They say anytime he's lost, it's been by knockout. He chinny. I don't think it's that. I think during that time, because you know what I'm saying, last time he lost was to Charlo. Bro, I thought he was up on the cards. I thought he was doing very well at a minimum. You know what I'm saying? I think that maybe he gets a little bored in the ring. I will say, I've been in the gym with them both, see them spar both, and I still feel that Tony edges it out, but just want your thoughts because I think that's a phenomenal fight.
Oh, that's going to be a good fight. You know, shout out to Tony Harrison, Detroit. You know what I'm saying? I've been in the gym with him a few times some years ago, training. You know, but I'm pulling for the underdog. I want Tony to win that fight. Short notice. You know what I'm saying? But in the toughest moments, champions rise.
Yes,
and,
sir.
know, he's a former champ, so I think he can get this.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, Rais, let the fans know where to follow you, keep up with you.
Hey, look, you can find me on Instagram at Aleem Boxing. Check me out. Follow me in my career. We're going straight to the top.
And then if you got a message for Luis Nery, I could even translate it in Spanish for you, champ.
Hey, yo, step up. Step up. You know, fight somebody who's on your level and past you. You know, so what's up? I'm calling you out right here, right now. Let's get it.
Luis Nery, ¿qué tal? Ahorita te estoy llamando tu nombre. Pelea con alguien en tu nivel. Aquí está Aleem. Let's go, champ. Appreciate your time.
All right. Thank you.
What up, YouTube family? Don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Help us get to that 1 million subscribers. We're on the road to 1 million. And obviously, we have other great content on our Patreon channel. So since this video is over, head on over to our Patreon and check out all the exclusive content or right here on our YouTube members.